There's a good chance a small box of baking soda is sitting somewhere in your kitchen right now, quietly waiting to be used. It's inexpensive, unassuming, and doesn't look particularly powerful. Yet this fine white powder can make cakes rise, neutralize stubborn odors, scrub burnt pans, unclog drains, soothe insect bites, polish metal, tenderize meat, balance pool water, and even help extinguish small grease fires. Not bad for something that looks like powdered snow. So what exactly is baking soda? Is it a cooking ingredient, a cleaning product, a chemical compound, or a household multi-tool? The short answer is all of the above. But to truly understand why baking soda works so well in so many situations, we have to look deeper into its chemistry, history, and science, right here on Everyday Things. Although baking soda feels like a modern pantry staple, its origins stretch back thousands of years. Ancient civilizations used naturally occurring sodium-rich minerals long before they understood chemical formulas. One of the most notable was natron, a mineral harvested from dry lake beds in ancient Egypt. Natron was used for cleaning, preserving food, treating wounds, making soap, and famously in the mummification process. While natron wasn't pure sodium bicarbonate, it contained related sodium salts that behaved in similar alkaline ways. The recognizable form of baking soda began to emerge in the late 1700s and early 1800s as scientists isolated sodium bicarbonate as a distinct compound. In 1846, two American entrepreneurs, John Dwight and Austin Church, began manufacturing baking soda specifically for household baking. Their partnership eventually led to the formation of Arm & Hammer, which played a major role in standardizing and popularizing baking soda across the United States. By the late 19th century, it was a common item in homes and cookbooks. At its core, baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, also known as sodium hydrogen carbonate. Its chemical formula is NaHCO3. It consists of sodium, Na, hydrogen, H, carbon, C, and oxygen, O. It's classified as a weak base, meaning it reacts with acids to form new substances. That simple chemical behavior explains nearly all of its uses. When sodium bicarbonate reacts with an acid, it produces carbon dioxide gas, water, and a salt. This reaction is immediate and visible when you mix baking soda with vinegar. Those bubbles are carbon dioxide escaping. In baking, those bubbles become trapped in dough or batter. As heat expands the gas, the structure of the baked goods sets around it, creating a light, airy texture. Interestingly, baking soda can also decompose on its own when heated to high temperatures, around 80 to 100 degrees Celsius or higher. In this process, it breaks down into sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. This is why baking soda can still help baked goods rise even if the acid is weak. It can be activated by heat alone, though acid ensures a stronger reaction. Because baking soda is alkaline, it also affects browning. It raises the pH of dough or batter, which enhances the Maillard reaction, the chemical process responsible for browning and flavor development. That's why pretzels and certain baked goods are treated with baking soda solutions. It improves color and taste. Modern baking soda is produced using a refined industrial method called the solvay process. This method starts with sodium chloride, table salt, ammonia, and limestone, calcium carbonate. Through a carefully controlled chemical cycle, sodium bicarbonate precipitates out as a solid. It is then filtered, purified, dried, and milled into the fine powder sold in stores. Food-grade baking soda must meet strict purity standards before packaging. Beyond baking, its usefulness comes from its amphoteric nature. It can react with both acids and bases under the right conditions. In everyday life, this makes it incredibly versatile. As a deodorizer, baking soda works by neutralizing acidic odor molecules rather than masking them. Many bad smells, from spoiled food to sweat, are slightly acidic. Baking soda chemically reacts with those compounds, reducing the odor at its source. As a cleaner, it's mildly abrasive without being harsh. Its crystalline structure allows it to scrub away grime, grease, and buildup without scratching most surfaces. It's commonly used on sinks, stovetops, ovens, and even silverware. In fire safety, baking soda can help extinguish small grease fires because when heated, it releases carbon dioxide. That gas helps smother flames by reducing the oxygen available for combustion. In fact, sodium bicarbonate is used in some dry chemical fire extinguishers. Baking soda also has applications in personal care and medicine. It can act as a mild antacid by neutralizing excess stomach acid, which is why it's been used in over-the-counter remedies. Dentists sometimes use it in toothpaste because it can gently polish teeth and help neutralize acids in the mouth. However, excessive use can wear down enamel over time. In agriculture and gardening, baking soda has been used as a mild fungicide to help control certain plant diseases like powdery mildew. In swimming pools, it can help stabilize alkalinity levels. Even in laboratories, sodium bicarbonate is used as a buffering agent to maintain stable pH levels in solutions. But is it safe? In normal household amounts, yes, it's generally recognized as safe for cooking and cleaning. However, consuming large quantities can disrupt the body's acid-base balance and lead to serious health issues. Its high sodium content also means it should be used carefully by individuals monitoring salt intake. So, what exactly is baking soda? It's a weak base, it's a leavening agent, it's a deodorizer, it's a mild abrasive, it's a fire suppressant, it's a buffering compound. From ancient mineral deposits in Egypt to industrial chemical plants to modern kitchens, baking soda has quietly remained one of the most versatile substances in everyday life. The next time you see that small orange box sitting in your pantry, you'll know it's more than just a baking ingredient. It's a compact piece of chemistry, history, and practical science, working behind the scenes in ways most of us rarely stop to notice. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, share them in the comments below. We'll be happy to acknowledge your contribution. Thanks for joining us on this journey through everyday things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories hidden in the smallest details.